This is how $170 billion has changed immigration in America forever. So, in July this year, the One Big Beautiful Bill was passed, and it raised the Immigration and Customs Enforcement Agency's budget to an astronomical figure of about $29 billion. Overnight, it became the highest funded federal law enforcement agency in US history. If ICE was a military, it would be the 17th richest in the world, worth about the same as Canada's entire armed forces. ICE has been around since the early 2000s, and it's seen huge growth since then. But nothing like the shift we're seeing now. ICE's core mission is to enforce immigration laws, targeting those who enter the US illegally. It works closely with Customs and Border Protection, and between 2003 and 2024, the agency saw their combined annual budgets grow from just under $10 billion to nearly $30 billion. For nearly 2 decades, as the budget steadily rose, so did the number of arrests and detentions, under both Republican and Democratic presidents. Trump and Biden were able to push back millions at the border thanks to special powers granted during the COVID pandemic. So what you had was a deportation strategy that focused either on the southern border or on crime. But that's not the approach anymore.
Past administrations have targeted their focus on people who pose national security, public safety threats, and recent border crossers. This administration has said, if you are here without authorization, you are a target.
Look at this raid in Chicago's South Shore at the very end of September. Dozens of armed agents from ICE, the Immigration and Customs Enforcement, descending on a 5-story block of apartments, on military-sized vehicles to create a platoon of agents. A Black Hawk helicopter, more commonly flown by the US Army and worth millions of dollars, circles in the sky. Tenants say everyone in the building was detained, including US citizens and children. In the end, 37 undocumented migrants were arrested by ICE. Donald Trump was elected on a promise of mass removals.
The largest deportation operation in the history of our country.
He wants ICE to arrest 3,000 migrants a day and deport 1 million people every year. And his big beautiful bill reflects that, radically changing ICE's priorities and completely altering law enforcement in the US. The $29 billion budget is just one part of a much bigger spend on immigration and border enforcement that's set to reach $170 billion. That includes another $45 billion for ICE to build new detention facilities. And with their targets, they'll need it. The massive cash injection has seen a supercharging of arrests and detentions already. Daily numbers have hit highs of nearly 60,000 so far this year, practically maxing out the capacity of detention centers across the country.